Today we are going to be making a wreath. I'm going to show you how to build your very own DIY Christmas, holiday, winter, whatever you want to call it, wreath using one of these. So this is a grapevine wreath. This one is 18 inches. I feel like it's a good size for a house, whether you're hanging it inside or outside by your front door. What's so fun is today I'm going to show you how to make your very own wreath. And behind me I have all the greenery that we're going to use. I'm actually hosting a wreath design class for the very first time. So excited about it. So I have about 35 people coming over to my house tomorrow, and we're just gonna build and create some beautiful wreaths. So I thought today I would show you how to do one. I'm gonna do a couple examples for the group, and then I'll show you a little bit of how the party went and set up, and I'm so excited about it. So let's get started. So you can create wreaths a lot of different ways. Like I mentioned today, I'm gonna be just using the grapevine wreath. It's a little bit easier to use as far as, you know, sticking in the different greenery. You don't necessarily need to use any wiring if you don't want to. I've got my scissors, and then I have got a bunch of gorgeous greenery. I've got pine, I've got cedar, I've got spiral eucalyptus, juniper berry, pepperberry, seeded eucalyptus, silver dollar eucalyptus. This is a type of bay leaf. Here we have some more cedar and eucalyptus. So this is quite a selection, but again, I have like 35-40 people coming to build wreaths tomorrow. So you definitely do not need all this, but having a nice variety is always wonderful. So I'm just gonna get started. So to get started, I'm just gonna cut a few different branches. I probably am gonna do one where I create greenery around the entire wreath. I'm also gonna do kind of one that's a little bit more rustic and hip and leave like a fourth or a third of the wreath open. So it's a little bit off balance, but pretty. So let's do, I'll show you the first example, probably of the full wreath first. Here are my ingredients. I kind of just chopped off a few little pieces of the different plants that I want to kind of have around my base. So I got a little bit of everything. So what I'm going to start now is building, and I kind of want to determine before I begin where I think the front is, and I think I'm going to kind of keep it like that. And then I am just going to start building. So all I really do with these branches, I could sometimes pull off pieces if I feel like it's too big, but basically you're just gonna start by, what's nice about the grapevine is that you can just kind of tuck down and it stays inside, and if you want it longer it might kind of drape more, but that could be really cool. So I'm just gonna start building this as I go. I am kind of working up this way in this direction, and then on this side I'm working it up in this direction. You can keep it all going the same way, or you can kind of have it meet in the middle. It just really is forgiving in just whatever style you want to go for. So this is my first layer done, and now I'm going to start tucking in a few different variety pieces to start filling the wreath in. Okay, so I added the pine, and now I'm going to add, I think, a little bit of this cedar. You can see the really great thing about grapevine is it's so easy to just attach, pull in, pull out, and what's nice is that this wreath will probably last a good month or so. All of these greenery items will dry really beautifully, and it's really pretty to have just throughout the winter time anyways. So this is great. And then when your wreath is done and you're done with your wreath after the season, you can just pull out all the greenery and you could save the base and use it next season or for a different holiday, different wreath for Valentine's Day or whatever. A few pieces that might look a little wonky once you hang it up, but again, you can continue to play with it as you go. I like a little bit more free-formed look, and so I kind of like a little bit more wild, and so that lends to a very forgiving look. Okay, so I've got kind of all my pine and greenery done here, as you can see. Next, I'm just gonna add some texture. So I'm gonna add some of this bay leaf, and then I'm gonna add some seeded eucalyptus. I'm gonna try to keep the bay leaf centered, like I'm probably gonna do like 3 sections. So I'll do at the bottom and then kind of the top corners to kind of start to create a little bit of design element to the wreath. This is what this looks like with the bay added in the 3 sections. Now I'm gonna add the seeded eucalyptus. What I like about the seeded eucalyptus this year is it kind of starts to turn a little bit red, as you can see, which is great for the holiday. So I'm gonna add this where the bay leaf was. Through if you would like to just kind of pick it up, give it a good shake, make sure it's sturdy, it will stand up to the wind. See how it looks. Looks pretty good. You can kind of see where there's a few little bare spots, like over here. I'm gonna fill in with some more greenery, possibly up here. But the base looks a little good. I might add a little bit down here. All right, so my base is getting full and looking good. I'm just gonna add a few more design elements. I'm gonna add some silver dollar eucalyptus, some of the spiral eucalyptus for a little bit of texture. I love that these are more silvery green and will pop against the darker green that we have here. And then some of this pretty berry, this is called juniper berry, and I'm gonna cut it and stick it in for some just kind of pop. So I'm gonna keep this one a little bit more neutral. I probably won't add any red pepper berry, but the next one I might. Now I'm gonna just add some of the juniper berry in the little corners that we had. Okay, so I'm kind of at the place where I feel like my wreath could be done. So again, I'm gonna prop it up and kind of look at it. You want it, even though it's kind of a wild, you do want it to kind of have some sort of symmetry. So you just can play with the pieces, pull them down where needed. You know, this is looking a little heavy right here, so I might take this out and put it towards the back because I want to see these pieces. But other than that, I feel like it's looking good. I have a few little bit adjustments. So that is one DIY holiday wreath. I feel like this would be very pretty on a front door or inside your house, above your mantle, or on a hutch, in your kitchen, and it smells beautiful. So we are setting up for the wreath party today. This is where all the food is gonna go. And then back here we have about 35 to 40 people coming. So we just set up a bunch of tables, lined them with craft paper, and have a little station set up for all the wreath designers coming. Over here I'm setting up the green cutting station, bringing all the greens over. Here's all the other tables. So it should be fun. Here is the cutting station, all the greenery, some ribbon, scissors and wire, some extra wreaths, and then I hung up here the example wreath of just one idea. I'm trying to try to bust out one more quick one. Here is the last wreath sample. Was a hit. Show us your goods. Martina, beautiful. Loving it. This is her minimalist wreath. Very minimalist. It has a swoopy at the top. Fun. Don't worry, it won't be too much. Well, this little one just hanging. Can you let Yaya put you down? No? What's the matter? Sorry, I feel bad.
Don't, it's okay. I'll get it done later. I'm not worried about it. If you like it, they can. Those for you, honey.
Sorry. I know. The YouTuber is making her rounds. Oh,
I overshot by a long shot.
Where is yours?
Pretty, pretty.
I feel like I have to smile, but it's beautiful.
Everyone say hi.
Hi.
Hi, YouTube.
Baby, I know. Baby.
Got the baby. Not my baby.
And then we're moving out in January, and it's all getting fixed.
There, your mom's dying to get.
Hello.
Well, that's when it's like.
Take these two off. Do I need to take these two off?